Hey guys, welcome into a one-day international series against Australia. Luckily, the Irish series continues as Ireland had a pretty successful series against England with an historic result. We're going to go over that series just for your guys' notes. Obviously, we didn't qualify for the World Cup, which was a bit disappointing, but we'll go over some of the results in this campaign. Obviously, you guys are here for the famous 52-run win. Managed to get a draw in this game. We batted beautifully. 485 for 5 with Commons 201 of 388 deliveries, 26 boundaries. He combined well with Tector at the top, put on 180 for the first wicket. Tector South getting 83. Tim Tector 99. Such a shame he missed out on his first ever Test 100. 9 fours and a 6. Tector was solid with 46. And that was substantial enough to get us a decent score declared. They had to toil for every wicket. A share of the wickets for the bowlers, but yeah, like they had a wee bit of work to do. Bowled them out to 393. Paulin led the chase of trying to get them back in the game. 200 of 349 deliveries, 26 fours and 1 6, but no one above 50 above that, which was a great effort. 2 for 90 for Little, and 4 for Ball and Manly. Ball 4 for 82, Manly 4 for 74. Thought bowled quite well. We really struggled on this surface. It started to deteriorate. 199 all out, but we batted a good amount of time out the game. 40 for Tector of 92 deliveries, Tim Tector 39. But yeah, everyone contributed to a point where we got in a position where we could at least draw the match. Ollie Robinson was brilliant, 5 for 21. Mahmood 2 for 52. Steed 2 for 54. But yeah, England 193 for 6 that they ended up on. So we're competitive in that game. Again, we could have won that game as well. 348 for Little, 1 for Ball, Adair and Manly. But a historic series win there against a more fancied England side, which was great. The one-day series didn't go too good. Got out for 262 with 50s to Commons, Tector and Camphor. Needed one of them to kick on to the big 100. Unfortunately, they didn't. Steed 551 was really, really good. Jofra Archer still sort of putting them out there. 1 for 28. 263 for 5 in response with Bairstow. 122 of 111. 13 fours, 4 sixes. 50 to Spencer at the top. Put on 24 for the first wicket. Then he combined well with Root as well. 4 for 63 for Ball. He was definitely the pick of the bowlers for us, so I'm quite happy how he went. So in the next game, it was very similar. We got 262 again. McBride, 77 of 67, 9 fours, 4 sixes. Burton, good to see him amongst the runs, 73 of 83. Delaney run a ball 67, but yeah, just not betting these overs are really costing us at the moment. Steve with another 5 for Roberts, 3 for 48. 1 for Archer and Matthew, and then they got it 4 down. So yeah, comfortable run chase. With Delaney 2 for 36. A few 50s there for the English team. Good partnerships again too. Yeah, in the final game, we got through to 213. Probably our poorest effort of the campaign. Delaney with another 50, 71 off 102. 39 for Tector, 47 for Doheny. 4 for 56 for Curran. They all bowled good, the English bowlers. 2 for 38 for Arch, 2 for 53 for Stead were some of the highlights in that innings. Again, 214 for 3. We started well. Little got Bairstow caught in the slips, which was a good delivery. Spencer and Root came together and just took the game away from us. Spencer had 96 of 101, 10 fours, 1 6. Root 88 of 78, 10 fours, 2 sixes. And yeah, it was just one of those sort of things where it was, really tough series for us. But we managed to beat them in the 20 over international to get some crucial rating points. Tector batted outstandingly. I had 204 for 5, 92 of 48, 15 fours, 3 sixes for Tector, and he combined well with Camper, put on a massive partnership. Camper 35 not out of 21 deliveries, 6 boundaries for him. Delaney was good at the top. 3 for 18 for Roberts. Everyone else took some massive stick, including Curran going to all parts of the ground. And we restricted them to 162 for 5. Was a good disciplined performance. Foster amongst the wickets. It's good to see. Need some more depth coming through. And Adair 2 for 30. Henshaw 77 of 54 not out. 6 fours, 3 sixes. Curran 26 of 16. I thought they could have done a wee bit more to sort of charge their way towards that result. But yeah, we're playing Australia now. Our squad has suffered a wee bit of a hit in this one. Curtis Camphor out for a few weeks. Return of George Dockrell. 35 years of age, but he's in good batting form. He'll be playing as the batsman in replace of Camphor. So we'll have to bring him back in. So Tim Tector potentially getting a debut today. He's a solid enough cricketer, I think, at this level now. And I think he deserves a shot at all formats of the game. Got Hitchcock in there, obviously. Sterling, Downey, Delaney. Familiar names. Ball, Adair, Tector, Humphreys, Manley, Little, and Foster make up our lineup today. So it is a pretty interesting lineup that I've decided to go with for first game. Delaney and Sterling's back as well. So Sterling has taken the spot of Miguel Commons. Just not in quite good enough form. And Sterling will get a chance to add to his career there. So yeah, Burton will not to see his average go up a wee bit more. Obviously, still trying to develop his career. He plays a bit for Bihar at the moment, so that development will accelerate big time. Yeah, the Tector brothers putting Tector at 5, Downey at 6, George Dockrell at 7. Delaney will be the main spinner, and Sterling may chuck on a few overs as well. But yeah, just bringing the experience into that all-rounder role, and we needed a wee bit of batting. But yeah, interesting series against Australia. Australia still got some good players. Travis Head, Josh Philippe, Tim David, Marnus Labuschagne still there, Cameron Green, Pat Cummins, still a very strong Australian side. So we'll let to bowl first. It's a wee bit overcast. We will pitch her up straight away. And to see if Little and Adair will sort of bowl back of a length sort of stuff. So we'll tack with Little a wee bit and try to get some early wickets. So good delivery in the right channels to Travis Head in the first breakthrough of the Australian innings. It's a key wicket of Travis Head. Mark Adair get through another over. 34 for 1 after 10. Good first 10 for Ireland in this game. We'll bring in Ball. And we will just get the field nice and spread out, just with a little bit of aggressiveness from Ball. Let's get it back to the length. Maiden over, a very rare thing in limited overs cricket, but we've managed to sort of deliver one there, which is great. It's both absolute discipline, lads. Manly, 2 overs, none for 20. We rotated out immediately, and Delaney will come in and bowl some valuable overs of spin. Just sort of hunting for another wicket if we can get one. Jeepers, the spinner was taken apart there. Interesting. Harry Tector. How many overs? Sort of a decent bowler, old Tector. Like, he bowls quite a bit, obviously, in club cricket. So we'll give him a bit of a bowl just to get in control. 123 for 1 after 20 overs, though. Australia looking very dominant. They are very, very good historically limited overs side, so we have tipped them over a few times. We'll get Delaney has to sort of get through some overs here. And Ireland really needed this breakthrough, and they've got it. And Josh Philippe will fall to Gareth Delaney. So key wicket there. Tector bowls the 1 over for 10. Paul Sterling may come in with a bit of experience. Back in the team, Paul Sterling, after a long absence. And he will pick up the wicket of David. David was starting to accelerate the innings, so we peaked them back a little bit. Up for 50. Bring Manly back into the attack. Chance to get him some overs under his belt while they try to re-establish the innings. 5 overs done for 36. Not a great day for Manly at all. We'll bring Ball and Adair back. Just sort of got to hunt for those wickets, I think. Make sure we get the fields adjustments and that right. Very, very important just to try and snag the old wicket because they're cruising at the moment. 180 for 3. Josh Little gets it to just move a little bit, and Marnus is castled. He's gone for 31. Ball 8 overs, 1 none for 45. And still a lot of learning for him to go. Paul Sterling back in the attack again. I think we're going to have to get some overs out of him today. Some valuable overs. 8 overs, 2 for 17. Little, he's been brilliant. Mark Adair going to hover over this till it disappears. I hate how it does that. It gets stuck on screen. That there. Sterling's done a reasonably good job. 1 for 36. We got through that fifth bowling option, so we can just rotate the main ones around now. But we just need to do really well in the last 10 and sort of try to restrict Australia as much as we can. Manly being brought in. He's got the wicket of Cahill. Good delivery. He's got Cahill for 40. And we can get the extra man out on the fence now. So we've just got to have a bit of faith in the bowling unit. And Markadeer will strike. We've got Australia 239 for 6. We're just taking a few key wickets here and there. And we're just trying to restrict them to something well under 300 now. That should be on the agenda. So we'll get the extra fielder out. Just make sure it's covering all sorts of shots. And Wade's gone as well, so that's a great wicket. That is not Matthew Wade, it's Blake Wade. Pretty much has a solid career so far. But yeah, we've got them 241 for 7. Hayden Kerr, all-rounder. Saving Markadeer towards the end. 262 for 7 after 44. Good fight back from the Irish here. And we'll be looking to bowl Josh Little. Sneaking through some overs. Trust the ball that he can do a job as well. Try and get this partnership broken. 268 for 7. Fortunately, they can't break the partnership. 282 for 7. 2 overs left. 299 for 7. Strong finish from Australia again, but it was a counter punch after counter punch. Ireland fought back, had their moments, and Markadeer will finish the innings quite strongly. He's been a good performer for us the last wee while, and we've got them 306 for 9. Good bowling effort on a good surface. So Little was outstanding, 2 for 26, 3 for 62 for Markadeer. Ball went a wee bit missing today. Just a couple of overs of spin really from Delaney and Tector. Couldn't really contribute anything. Sterling 1 for 36 there. Sterling would dearly love to get the 50 one-day international wickets. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how Paul Sterling goes, the veteran, 36 years of age. We've got Dockrell on the team as well at 35. Not quite enough depth to come through to replace like Curtis Camphor and Miguel Cummins. So you've got to rely on some of these guys to get the job done. Just want to put a good performance in. And Sterling's gone. Green's got it in the good area and he will depart. Delaney, who had a reasonably good series against England for the current year. He's sort of got a couple of 50s to his name in that series. Confidence should be sky high for him. And that will be pretty much him departing. Good delivery, good area. And Tim Tector on debut. All of a sudden in Ireland 16 for 2. And the debut doesn't last that long. And Kerr strikes 16 for 3, out for 1. And it brings Tector in. Probably arguably Ireland's best batter at the moment in the team, but just doesn't convert big scores. Got a bit of work to do these two. Like, just got to get ourselves in a position where we can sort of challenge this 300 score that Australia posted. For 3. Some lovely strokes. Of course, we're playing all the 3 one-day internationals on the video today, so to see if we can improve on any of the games. We'll probably rotate the squad around a wee bit too. Yeah, just be good to get some really good players sort of through, like, obviously hopefully get a regen for Balbirnie and Sterling once they do retire, just so there's some really good quality batsmen coming into the lineup. Obviously George Stockram at Bryan at the end of their sort of the back end of their careers. Would love to see some good quality all-rounder replacements. 78 for 3. These two have Sort of just trying to wrestle some control into the game again for Ireland. 86 for 3 after 14. Yeah, Burton definitely needs to show some improvement here. He's pretty much got to stick with him, and hopefully he starts delivering those results that we need. So 96 for 3 after 15. 41 for both men. Just trying to do a really recovery job. Clean shot from Burton, that's 4. 100 up. One of these guys have to go onto a big score. It's a good shot from Burton. He gets it away again. Is that the 50 for Burton? It is. Lovely, lovely counter-attack. Now it's a question, can he convert that score? It's overcast a wee bit now, so there'll be a wee bit of swing on offer for the Aussie bowlers. It's got that away for 4, Tector. That's a good 50 for Harry Tector. 42 deliveries in good time. 118 for 3. Oh, that's a lucky stroke from Tector, to say the least. He's got a bit of a thick edge. Can't slow down here. Just got to keep in touch. This last sort of passage of play, if we can get to that, be in a strong position. 6.5 and over required. It's not too bad at the moment. It's a beautiful shot from Tector. Down the ground. Down the ground again. Just beats the diving fielder, but yeah, 8 off the over. 138 for 3 after 24. 60 off 60 for Burton. 62 off 56 for Tector. Burton just gets it down to that. Fields him down there, roughly at 3rd man. Gets that away for 4. Good shot from Tector. At least the run rate is ticking over. 145 for 3 after 25. It's a good shot. Leans on that Tector. Beats the diving fielder. And 150 up for Ireland. Moves to 76. This is promising for Ireland's. Oh, that is terrible keeping. That's gone for 4. So it's a productive over here for Ireland. 165 for 3 after 28 overs. Tector gets that away for 4. The only concern I have not got much batting after this. 178 for 3 after 31. 129 runs at 6.7 required. So now it's gone up to 7. That was a pretty tight over. Burton's gone. So just the wee bit of pressure that was put on the last couple of overs has meant Burton has lost his wicket. Mallory gets the man. Good innings from Burton, though. That's one of his more promising innings. Got his 3rd 50 at the level. Downey in now. Run rate's up to 7.4. Just again, partnerships are key. Just got to trust that we can get the run rate down. It's creeping up towards 8. We have to go a wee bit more aggressive now. Australia really done a good job the last probably 6 overs. Really slowed the run rate. Just need a couple big overs just to sort of get it back in check. It's a good shot from Downey again. Back-to-back boundaries. Up for Ireland. 102 at 8.5. 12 overs to get 102. It's going to be a steep chase. Oh, it's a good delivery. 1 single off 4 deliveries. Leading edge away for 4. Good shot from Downey. Gets that away for 4, and it's just a valuable boundary. 88 off the last 10 with 6 wickets in hand. Runnable 99 for Tector. Runnable 28 for Downey. Oh, has Tector got himself out? Oh, no. The man just cannot convert his 50s into 100s. He batted so beautifully, too. That would have been his 3rd one-day international 100. gets a pretty good unit too. So George Dockrell back from the wilderness. He's going to have to deliver with the bat. Good shot from Downey. That just means we got the run rate down a wee bit that over, just with 10 off it. 78 off 9. Oh, that's skied. Is that in the gap though? It is. It's 4 more. Ooh, that's a bit of a interesting shot there. 71 off 8 now. 69 at 9.8. It is getting very steep for Ireland. Need some big overs, big productive ones. Needed 15 or 16 run over just to get the run rate under control again. Finds the gap, 10 off 2. This could be the over, and that's 50 for Downey. The keeper really impresses me just with his consistent run scoring, even if he hasn't got the big ton yet. He's doing a great job. This is a good over for Ireland, and Dockrell rocks off the back foot, and that is 3 fours, a 6 and a 1. That's 19 off the over. 50 at 8.3 required. Good shot from Downey. Gets that away for 4. Dockrell doing a good job here as well. That's another productive over for Ireland. 39 off 7.8. 39 off 5 overs. It's a good start to the over. Just taking the pressure off both batsmen. Another good shot. So it's 9 off the over again. This is productive for Ireland. 29 off 24 now required. 5 wickets in hand. This game's going down to the wire. So this is good from both these two. Just keeping the score going. And Dockrell's played his part too. This is a good wee score for George. 19 off 14. 70 out of 55 for Downey. 18 off 18, 5 wickets in hand. Need just good productive overs. Take the heat off here. And that is a crucial 6, because they're just starting to tighten it up there, Australia, again. So it is 8 required off 2 overs with 5 wickets in hand. Dockrell's been dismissed by Pat Cummins. 19 off 15, a handy 19 off 15. Oh, has he got himself out as well? He has. Adair's gone, so Cummins is on a hat-trick. Ball in now. We just need a couple runs off the over. That's all we need. And Cummins with a 3-wicket over has brought it back in Australia's favour. Oh, why, guys? We're choking this game away. We need a boundary. We need a boundary. Oh dear, we've just lost this game out of nowhere. Australia will win by 1 run. Oh, that is a great choke. How did we lose that? That Cummins over, he got the wickets of Downey. He got the wicket of Dockrell. We were in control of that. We should have won that game. Got to be a lot better than that. We played a good game today, but yeah, that sort of game we should have won. I'm really gutted about that. That was a great comeback from Australia, great composure. But we just faltered badly under the pressure. So got a few guys improving their batting techniques. Quickly put that behind us. Pretty much Wayne Ball. We're going to give Wayne a bit of a rest. Going to bring Foster back in. Continue his development. Because he's playing for Rajadhan Cricket Club. They obviously see something in him. He can bat a little bit too. But yeah, give Ball a wee bit of chance to just sort of develop his game a wee bit. Moments he's a wee bit out of form, but yeah, we're just got to bounce back. That was a really disappointing finish. And we'll bowl first on this surface. Obviously, it's raining. Rain has stopped play. 36 over game. Okay, something a wee bit different to expect. Okay, we just want to bowl relatively good line and lengths, I think. Just try to restrict as much as we can. Mark Adair to Travis Head. Mark Adair strikes again. Very good. He's been brilliant for Mark Adair. Just, yeah, his stats are just showing that he's really matured as an all-rounder. 3 overs apiece, I think. That's what we'll have to do, because I think each bowler will get a decent amount of overs each, but we just need to save some for the back end. Changing the field a wee bit for Foster. And Foster will get the wicket of Felipe. Out for 4. Not a bad start here for Ireland. 31 for 2 after 7. Field's allowed out now. Manly into the attack. Just got to try and put some sort of pressure on. Foster's bowling well here. He's got his tail up here. That's another good delivery. Cahill gone for 2. And he's got the wicket of David too. This is a brilliant spell. We're going to keep the pressure on. We're going to keep him bowling. Just got to try to sort of manufacture a few more wickets. So 61 for 4 after 16. 20 overs left. Labuschagne 10. Green 16. We're going to rotate some players out now. Gareth Delaney. 1 over for 6. Paul Stirling into the attack again. What can Paul Stirling do? 2 overs done for 15. 2 overs done for 10. Just got to get through some of that part-time stuff. Tector. Key wicket of Green. So Australia had recovered a wee bit there. And just hitting them with that key wicket. It's gone for 24 of 33. So that's the bowling option done. Markadeer back. Just trying to get the right sort of field for Markadeer. Tector out of the attack, obviously. Josh Little. Josh Little immediately comes in and strikes, and Australia 114 for 6. They're struggling here. Good performance from the Irish bowlers so far. And just key wicket of Marnus Labuschagne, and Australia 133 for 7. It's a tough surface to bat on by the looks. Markadeer be rotated out. Foster into the attack. Give Foster as much opportunity as possible to build on one of his best spells in the Irish colours. 1 over each left, so we're just got to rotate that round. I think some bowlers will be able to bowl 7 and some will be able to bowl 8 from my understanding. 6 over 9 for 42. Okay, Manly back in the attack. 151 for 7. 5 overs left. Josh Little will bowl his last over out. So 2 for 37. 7 for none for 22 for Manly. It was quite tidy. It's not bad bowling. We need 1 over from our part-timer, so we'll gamble on Tector. Hopefully this gamble does pay off. And it does. Tector with a couple key wickets. Very nicely done. 3 overs, 2 for 20. I'm really happy with that spell, and this is going to be the last sort of over for Australia to get something substantial off it. This is a good over so far from Foster. He's managed to pick up the wicket of Carver. He's gone for 31, and he's impressed with 4 for 31 today. That is a very good sign that he is on the improve, which is great. 152 is required. The score gets reduced down. Rain has stopped play. It's reduced to a 26 over target. Right, just got to get off to a good start here. This is chaseable. Like, I'll be gutted if we win this game, actually, because we should have won that first one. Paul Stirling. Just got to get the team into the run chase, really, just with a good start. That rain reduce really helped Australia because it didn't really whack anything off significantly off our score. That could be out. No, it is. It's caught. He's out for 10. Burton in. Yeah, Paul Stirling. This is the sort of chase he likes. Just quick fire run chase. Smacked. big 6 from Paul Stirling. It's good to see him back, and he's showing what we've missed over the last wee while. It's a big over for Ireland. 49 for 1 after 5 overs. 103 at 4.9 required. Burton out. Curra struck. Burton will be out for 7. Tector only got 1 in the first game. He'll be looking to stake his place for a spot in this one-day lineup. .64 for 2. Oh, that may not have enough on it. Doesn't. No, he's been dropped. Paul Stirling gets a reprieve. Tector gone too, so 69 for 3 now. Tector out for 8 off 19, brings Harry Tector in. Oh, that just bounces before the player there. 46 off 26 for Stirling. 73 for 3 after 11, 79 at 5.2 required. Make sure we've got this game under control. Just keep well ahead of that run rate. And Paul Stirling will bring up a half century. He doesn't run there when the fielder could have potentially got it. He knew that was going for 4. Great innings from Paul Stirling so far in this run chase. Love to put the accelerator on. 100 up. He's been drawn into the shot, and Paul Stirling will depart. 50 out of 37 deliveries brings Downey to the crease. Just need some calm heads here. It's a good shot. Beats the diving fielder. Keeping the run rate above 6. And this is a lovely shot. He just leans on that drive. That is a boundary. Another great shot from Downey. Set away for 4. Downey gets it away again. This is a good wee partnership now starting to form. Taking all the heat off this reduced run chase. Officially been, I think, enough overs in the game being played for us to get that result now. Yeah, 20 overs have been bowled, so Australia can't get away with a washout. .42 for 4. It's a good shot. 4 more runs. Getting closer to a famous win here. We should have had it last game. Downey's gone. He's out for 23 off 20. He's played a wee key cameo, though. And we've got over the line by 5 wickets. So, good win for Ireland. And it's 1-1. It should be 2-0 to Ireland, but we will go to that final game with a wee bit on the line. Stirling was good up front, 58. Got the team off to the start that it needed, and that was a good run chase for the guys there. So, next up is this game here. But yeah, obviously Paul Stirling closing in on 8,000 one-day international runs. Be good to see him hit that milestone. Tim Tector has had a few chances to impress, and he hasn't taken them yet, but we'll keep him in that lineup. Raining again. Okay, so we'll bowl first in rainy conditions. Rain has stopped play. Match is reduced to 48 overs. It's going to get it in good channels here. So Little starting it off really good again and getting Felipe out. Markadeer bowled quite aggressively. And we've got another wicket of Dave. This is good bowling. Just up the aggression stakes a little bit. See if they can strike again. And they are going to strike again. Cahill gone. Australia in trouble again. The Irish conditions really favouring these Irish bowlers. And Mark Adair strikes and gets Labuschagne, and Australia 24 for 4. Still got it on a string at the moment. Keep the field up. We'll keep being aggressive here. Trying to hunt that next wicket. Got to seize our opportunity here. We've got them 44 for 5. Both the bowled 7 overs. Outstanding spells from Adair. 3 for 24 and 2 for 17 for a little. We're going to keep the field up. We're going to try to be aggressive here. We just need to keep hunting. Get another wicket. Foster out of the attack. We'll bring in Delaney. Now we'll start spreading the field out. 71 for 5 after 18. So Australia are sort of recovering. Manly will keep the field up for him. We're just going to have a bit of faith that he could potentially get that wicket. 99 for 5 after 25 overs. A lot of work to do for these two. Foster back into the attack now. And Foster be looking to build on that game he had last game, where he got a few wickets. Delaney getting through some overs. 4 overs done for 26 for Foster. Really expensive here today. 6 valuable overs for Delaney. We'll bring Tector in. Tector was pretty solid in that last game. Picked up a couple wickets. Green's got to 51 and Wade to 31. So they are recovering a wee bit. Got through that second bowling option. Well, fifth bowling option, which is great. Foster in. Got to find a way of just breaking this partnership. I might bowl Little and Adair for just a couple of overs. I think one person can bowl 10 and 4 can bowl 9. So we just really need that breakthrough. And Little has gone and done it. We really badly needed that. Out for 71. Delaney here, he's bowled out effectively. Foster back. Can we spread the field completely? We can. Excellent. And Foster will strike. It's a good wicket of Kerr. Okay, Australia did a lot of recovery work there with Green and Wade. Wade's still there, though. Need to strike again. 3 for 31 for Little. He was brilliant up top. Manly in now. 7 overs left for Australia to make a significant impact in this innings. $199 for 7. Wade's batted quite well. Blake Wade is top scorer now. Carver gone. Mark Adair back into the attack. Just got the 1 over remaining. It's going to be a competitive score for Australia, though. They're going to run 2 on that. They'll be run out. 211 for 9. So, a great recovery from Green and Wade. Ireland bowled so good up front. Just couldn't quite break that next partnership. We were aggressive on it, but Adair and Little were brilliant up front. And it's given us a chance in the series to maybe get a famous series win. But we're going to need something special for a start off. We're going to have to just sort of get this innings off to a good start and give ourselves a shot. And Green has got Delaney. Burton in now. Sterling gets that away for Sterling. Got the team off to a great start that last game. Set the tone. He's going to have to do it again. He's going to have to show all his experience. Sterling gone. Key wicket. Kerr. Tim Tector in. Going to trust Tim Tector. Just need a partnership. Significant partnership really hurts Australia here. Oh, it's a good delivery. And with 32 for 3. It's a bit of maturity, lads, I think. Just calm the ship down a wee bit. And just get a partnership going. Just monitoring that run rate. Don't want it to creep up too much. One way of getting the run rate to stay in check is a big 6. Truly just move up 1. Lucky shot there for Harry Tector. He'll take it though. Oh, he's got away with that again. 2 streaky shots on Pat Cummins. That one's not as bad. He gets that away for 419 off 15. 67 for 3 after 13. 4.6 and over required. Oh no, that is Burton gone. And just 68 for 4 now. It's Australia's sort of game at the moment. Just need some players digging in here. 211 is so chaseable too. Good shot from Doherty. 4 runs. Just got to trust our long batting order that can do the job. Doherty's gone. Kerr's been outstanding here on this overcast day. He's got in good areas. He's got his 4th. George Dockrell in now. 88 for 5. He's going to have to roll back the years. George Dockrell. Been brought into this series specifically to place Andy McBride. Just got to have faith that we can sort of get these runs. As soon as we get under 100 runs, we may get a wee bit of confidence going. Australia to their they have bowled a lot of their main frontline bowlers in this innings. Dockrell's gone, but the damage has been done. Really out for 20. Mark Adair. Kenny combined with Harry Tector. Harry Tector's the key. Gonna need a partnership. We want to take this game as deep as possible. Foster, Little, and Manley don't... Well, Foster can bat a little bit. Bats a little bit, but yeah, we need these 2 guys to get a partnership going. Get the confidence back in the camp. It's been a really competitive series anyway. I thought we've been super competitive. Just don't want one bad effort to let us down. That's 50 for Harry Tector. 53 off 75. 134 for 6 after 31. 78 at 6 and over required. Got what we need off the over. That's a good shot from Mark Adair. Moves to 14 off 9. Pat Cummins in his last over. Seen off Pat Cummins. Oh no, he's dropped him. I thought he had caught him. I was waiting for the umpire and the celebration from the Australians, but that's a key drop. 64 off the last 10. 63 at 7 now. Got to get a couple of big overs. This is Harry Tector's moment. This is where he stands up and gets the team home. Oh, he's beat the diving fielder. 62 off 90 now. 58 off 7.2. Playing a miss. Has he found the gap? No, he hasn't. Straight to the fielder. Brings Foster in. Gonna need some runs from Foster here today. 53 at 8.8. It's getting too steep here for Ireland now. Where the boundary's at, and it's been dropped. 45 off 24. Just need someone to give it a go. Take the Australians on. And that's a massive 6 from Foster. Is this the over that we try to get some initiative back in this innings? It's a big over. Tector gone. Huge wicket. He's gone for 69 of 104 deliveries. 32 off 18 required. Foster gone. It's gone for 18 off 14, and the Irish effort's going to fall apart, really, and that's a free hit, luckily. 28 off 12. And that is Australia winning the series. A series Ireland should have won. We had an opportunity in that game as well. Just could not quite get going. It was a good performance from Australia. That overcast conditions really helped. Kerr was brilliant. Green was brilliant as well. Just not quite enough on the scoreboard to equate to it. But super competitive series. I'm happy with how we went in that one. So obviously the new ODI Championship calendar will pretty much be in place now. So we've got another series against Australia. We are in Australia. We will probably play... We'll play the first test match. We've been in good form in that. So we'll give that a go and see how we do. We've got a 3-day friendly as well. Looking forward to that series. So smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.